morning. Welcome to One Baha'i, that regular show where I just share a few thoughts about the Baha'i faith. It's nothing official, it's just me, just one Baha'i. So this morning, as you can see, I'm standing in the woods again. Figure I'll take advantage of it while I can. It's not raining yet today. So this morning is the 12th day of Ridvan, that last day of the most great festival. I always find it quite interesting because, it's kind of nice to be able to look around as I do this. I love the 12th day of Ridvan because in many ways it seems to me that it's the moment in the year where we step out of our comfort zone and move into the great unknown. What do I mean by that? Thanks. Glad you asked. You know, in many ways, Baghdad was, I don't want to say a comfortable time for Baha'u'llah, but it was, relatively speaking, fairly comfortable. I mean, he wasn't living in great wealth anymore, but that doesn't make for comfort. Instead, he was able to go around to coffee shops, talk to his friends, and enjoy the city. He was able to talk with people of all walks of life. He was able to do so much to reinvigorate the faith of the Bab, the Babi's faith in the Bab. And it was at this time that so many wonderful things happened. He revealed the Kitab-i-Akan, the hidden words, the gems of divine mysteries, the 7 valleys, the 4 valleys. It goes on and on. The list is breathtaking. And then he gets the word that he's being exiled. And what does he do? Well, he goes to the Garden of Ridvan to allow the friends to wish him goodbye. And he is in this island garden for 12 days. A beautiful scene, comfortable again. I like that word, comfortable. And he was able to proclaim his mission. He was able to say that he was the promised one of all ages. And it has always struck me as a sheltering time. A time in his life where he is within this garden setting with all of his friends and all of his well-wishers, waiting to go on this journey, taking a moment before he sets forth, before he sets out. And then, on the 12th day of Ridvan, he leaves. He is heading into what for many of the Baha'is is the great unknown. They don't know where he's going. Well, they know he's going to Constantinople, but what is going to happen for the rest of his life? This is what they don't know. And you know, when you look at his life, it is only through these exiles and through these banishments that it seems he would have been able to get to the promised Holy Land and fulfill those great prophecies from the past. So when I think about the 12th day of Ridvan, I think about leaving our comfort zone, stepping out into the unknown, because it is only by going into this great unknown that we are able to fulfill these marvelous prophecies and find our destiny. If we're comfortable, how do we end up exploring new stuff, new ideas, new places? It is only by moving forward and taking those steps that we are able to explore new vistas. The 12th day of Ridvan is a moment of great promise. And as I think about us today, living in this time of pandemic, I wish I knew how to set the motion stabilization on this one, but I don't, so sorry. Wind is picking up. Hopefully it's not affecting the microphone. You know, today we're living in a great pandemic. And When I look back over the last 10, 20, 30 years, 40 years of my life, when I look over humanity over the last 100 years, in many ways, we were comfortable. We were living in great comfort. And I'm not talking about poverty, I'm not talking about everybody on the planet, I'm talking in general. Our societies were comfortable. And we were not looking after every member of our society because, as a group, we were too comfortable. And we ignored those that were living in discomfort. This is no longer possible. If we continue to ignore these extremes of wealth and poverty, if we continue to ignore the overwhelming racism in the world, we will die. You know, it really is that simple. Shoghi Effendi said that racism was not only the most challenging and vital issue facing the United States. Vital means you die if you don't have it. It's that simple. So when I think about us today, we are moving from this state of comfort. We are within our own little shelters, our own homes right now, getting ready to step out. Many societies are talking about ending this lockdown. And to me, that's like stepping forth out of the Garden of Ridvan into the great unknown, into this new part of the year. And there will be suffering, make no mistake about it. There will be challenges, that's for sure. But as we do this, it's only by taking these great steps forward that we will be able to get to these promises set forth by Baha'u'llah. I just wanted to think about that a little bit today. And yeah, I'd like to hear your thoughts on that. Thank you very much for watching. Happy Ridvan, and stay safe on your journey and keep relying on God. We'll see you next week, actually. We'll see you on Monday.